Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to day 5.
With Killer Bear.
Yeah, we have reports that there's a bear that almost killed a guy from here. We're starting today from Rollsburg, West Virginia. This is downtown Rollsburg. There's not much happening down here.
Not even a cafe.
Not even a cafe open. So we have about 17 miles to do today.
But we're not going to make the whole thing. Probably.
Wishful thinking. We've been hiking on this road with gravel for a while for the last 3 miles. Came across this pretty view. This is probably one of the best views we've had so far. Colors start to pop out. We made it to the Lance Ridge Community Building. They have covered porch. You're allowed to camp here on their grounds. There's a privy in the back. However, there's no water here. This is Mount Olivet Church. And this is Mount Olivet Cemetery. It's a big chestnut tree and nice red barn. Pretty view. This is the trail. We hiked 11 miles today, and this is our stealth campsite because there were no tent sites. So we're kind of hiding up in the woods. Good morning from the Allegheny Trail. We are on day 6, and we survived our stealth camping spot last night. We didn't get run off by any dogs or any mad landowners. So we're making our way up this fairly, I don't know, it's like a 4-mile climb. Kind of gradual, but
Sucks.
yeah, it's still kind of crappy. But anyway, we are starting our day off. It's nice and cool. The one thing that we're having trouble finding is water sources. Everything's dried up because they haven't had any rain here. So that's been a challenge. But other than that, we're doing good. Do you have anything to say, Raphael?
Nope, we're good.
No, we're good. This is what we've been walking on for the last few miles. Practically the whole trip. It's gravel. We're in the woods. Not a lot of scenery, but once in a while so far, we've been getting a few peaks of the mountains. Just got onto a paved roadway. Surrounding views.
Nice old barn.
Yeah. We came to this nice little pavilion. We're gonna have our lunch here, and it sits on the property of Lead Mine Church. It's got a bathroom, a spigot, electrical outlets, little trash cans. This is perfect for a lunch break. This is the church is over there. For the first time in 6 days, we actually went on to a single track trail into the woods. We have probably another mile to our campsite. So I'm looking forward to that. It's got a fire ring. We're going to build a fire tonight. That'll be nice. Beautiful forest. This is our campsite for the night. We hiked about 11 miles today. Even have a little campfire going. Yeah. Good morning from the Allegheny Trail.
Good morning.
We've been on trail for about 45 minutes so far, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our day 7. We were in the woods for maybe another half a mile, and now we're on a Forest Service road.
Pretty woods down there.
It's pretty woods, yeah. We had a nice campfire last night, nice campsite. So we're coming up on some views in a short while. So stay tuned.
Bye.
This is our first little view of the day. That's clouds ahead. That white part looks like water, but it's really just clouds.
It's kind of cool.
Pretty view for the morning. This is probably the best views we've had so far.
Oh yeah.
Coming up on a little cemetery. We're back on a road, gravel road walk again. Nice and sunny today. Up close view of one windmill farm. There's a lot more. We reached Fred Long Centennial Park. Has a beautiful view and has a picnic table where we can sit and have our lunch. Here's the picnic tables at Centennial Park. We are in the Monongahela National Forest, and this is a view of the canyon. Pretty red trees. Here's our campsite for the night. Even comes with a picnic table. Nice campfire. There's our bear hang. Pretty area. Good morning from the Monongahela National Forest and the Allegheny Trail. This is our day 8. And this is our first view this morning. We're hiking along this old railroad bed. And this was a telephone box that they used back in the day. We've entered the cute little town of Thomas. They've got some little cafes and some artsy type stores here. McClumsy. We've got, this is a nice little store decorated for fall. Here's the Purple Fiddle. Gonna see if they have anything good to eat in there. We just left the town of Davis and we are entering Blackwater Falls State Park. Down that way. This is Blackwater River and Blackwater Falls State Park. Good morning from the Allegheny Trail. Welcome to day 9. We got to Blackwater Falls State Park yesterday afternoon. We jockeyed our cars and we left Rockhound's car in the park, and we moved my car about 4.5 miles south and found a campsite that we could drive into right next to the trail. So that's what we did, and we got up early this morning, got on the trail at 7. It was still dark out, and we have 4.5 miles back to Rockhound's car, and then we will move them again. They're calling for some bad weather this weekend, so we're doing some shorter little moving our cars a shorter distance apart so we can keep an eye on the weather. But the trail's beautiful this morning amongst the rhododendrons. It's pretty quiet.
What you doing?
What do you think so far of the trail today?
Today, very nice. We're pretty.
Yeah.
Don't have poles. Nobody got hurt. It's good.
Okay. There was a little boardwalk off the trail that led to this nice little shelter. Originally, we were going to stay here last night, but then we came up with our other plan. But this is very nice. Got a fire ring. Has a tarp if it's bad weather. Here's a view of Blackwater Falls. After we reached Blackwater Falls State Park, we moved Rockhound's car southbound about 6 miles. We're back on the trail. We're heading northbound up to our campsite from last night. And that is where we will end our day. It'll be about an 11-mile day. Nice hike through the woods so far. We're ending our hiking day back at our campsite right on the Allegheny Trail. This is our nice little wooded campsite. We're gonna build a campfire tonight and have some hot dogs over the fire with some chili. What do you do after a day of hiking? You come back and you gather up whatever backpacking food you have and make a charcuterie board. on the Allegheny Trail, day 10, starting our morning with the road walk along this farmland with nice views of the mountains. We'll be doing a road walk all day today, calling for some stormy weather later this afternoon. So we'll be heading into town to a hotel, get showered up, and get a little bit of rest. Some horse at the local farm. We are in Red Creek, West Virginia. We're back on a gravel road again, looking out over the farmland. Nice little house down there. This is called Dry Fork stream or river, I'm not quite sure. This morning we were hiking southbound and we switched our cars around, and now we're heading northbound, and we came across these pretty cows and calves. Hello. We've been walking along the stream bed. There's a yellow blaze. Allegheny Trail is blazed in yellow. It's raining leaves in West Virginia.